good morning, guys. Got the day off today. I'm actually heading to the Pick Your Part here in Santa Fe Spring, and I saw two cars that I was interested in. Some of them had the front one of them had a front M3 bumper and CHP, I believe. CHP rear bumper, and we're gonna go check them out, and hopefully, fingers crossed. It's been 5 days since they posted the car, so we'll see what happens. If it's there, it's there, and if it's not there, then I slept on a good deal. But I'll let you guys know. Right now I'm actually recording from my phone. I forgot the GoPro, so the video quality will be not so good, but we'll see what happens. I'll try to show some of the cars inside there, and then we'll go from there. I'm probably like 10 minutes away from here. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, so this was the car, but sadly they already took the rear bumper, and here's the front bumper. But I don't know, it's fucked. I mean, even though it's plastic, I don't know, it's not worth it. Or what you guys think? Probably could be fixed, but have to pass on this one. Fucking always disappoint myself. Took the cluster. I believe the car had less than 120 miles. So, and I mean, you guys can tell right away, it's pretty clean from inside. Oh well. Well, for a second it looks like they wrapped them, but they're actually it's like a cover to put on top. Yeah, it has to be a cover. Looks pretty nice. But couldn't find a good one. They took they already took everything. Oh, look at that. This one actually works. Oh, we'll just keep looking. Pretty upset. Alright, let me point something out. Just look how clean the engine is. And look at the valves. Well, we'll just keep walking around, see what we find. There's another car that I'm interested in, and I want to look at it before we leave. Alright, guys, so this one's an 04. It's actually a two-door. But the good thing about this car is that, I mean, you still have some parts. But the only reason I was interested is because this one's actually a manual transmission. So it has a manual cluster. Now check this out. Check what I found. So this is all the records that I found from this car. So far from last year, the car had 101. The odometer was reading 101. Now from the previous year, which one was found? Oh, there's another one. I think it's on that side. So the best part is that it's actually it's not automatic. So I have an automatic cluster, and on my automatic cluster it shows I think it's called limp mode, which shows like the transmission's giving out, but actually I need what we call the manual transmission cluster. So this one's actually blank on manual transmission. And as you guys can see, it's a 5-speed. So I want to say the reading on this one should be between 120 to 140, and hopefully all the lights work, because on mine there's some lights that don't work on my dashboard or on my cluster. So I'm gonna give this a go. I believe it's 30 bucks. Well worth it, and we'll see what happens. So this is one thing that I found, but I'll keep walking around and see what else. Okay, so I came back for this car. It's an 06. So I'm gonna take the side skirts, but the freaking tower is right under the plastic. So I found a jack, and I'm gonna use one of the spare wheels to lift it up, but once I take all the clips out. I already went to another 325 CI, test fit, and it fits perfect. So I'm gonna take this one at least. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, I'm gonna record this. See what happens. Just in case shit hits. just in case shit hits the fan. I put my tools away too. We got it. Let me show you guys real quick. So it was pressed to the tower there, but just in case shit hit the fan, put some tires there. And just like that, we got the side skirts. All right, let's go home. All right, guys, so we're back in the car, and so total with the side skirts and the cluster, and I ended up buying some wipers, and they were $3 for both of them. So for the molding, the side skirts total was $13. I did get warranty just in case they didn't fit, but I mean, the warranty was just $3 for 90 days. That means I get to come back and swap if I find another car. Or let's say from here in 3 months, there's some better ones. Then I could come back and swap them out. Now for the speedometer, I got it for $30, which is a good deal. Most of the time you find them from $100 and up. I did get warranty as well, just in case. So now my cluster, some of the lights don't light up, and as you guys can see, there's a little display there. That's the light that shows me I have a transmission problems. Now with this one, it doesn't show it, so we'll see if hopefully that fixes the problem. Because when I bought the car, the owner did mention it was from an automatic car. So hopefully it goes smooth when I install the new one. But let's get home, and then we'll install this part, the cluster. We'll go ahead and install it. And then for the side skirts, I was able to make some room. For the side skirts, what we're going to do is... Okay, for the side skirts, I'm gonna leave this one for my boy. I'm gonna talk to him, see how much he's gonna charge me. His Instagram, it's right here. It's Herrera's Body Shop, I believe. One of those two, Herrera's Body Shop or Herrera's Automotive Body Shop. It's one of those two. I'll go ahead and put it here so you guys could check him out on Instagram. But I'm gonna let him do his magic, get him at least to color match them, so that way the car looks good. But we go back to maybe, but I doubt I'll find some side skirts just like that. So the 90-day warranty, it's kind of like, but we'll see. So hopefully by the time he gets them done, but I still gotta hit him up, so see what he says. And once he tells me, yeah, bro, bring him to the shop, I'll take him. If, like I said, if I see some better looking ones, within those days that he tells me bring him to the shop, and if he doesn't, then we'll just keep him. Let him do his magic, and pretty excited for that. Can't believe I found those. I was bummed because I couldn't get the rear bumper. No, I'm pretty sad about that, but I slept on it. I saw it 5 days ago, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, you'll find good. Oh, and the other thing is I didn't walk around because I had my tool bag, I had my set of tools, and I had two side skirts, the speedometer, so there was no way for me to record. But I did notice a couple BMWs on this side, so right now I'll drive by it and I'll show you guys. Alright, sadly the car's left already. Oh well, let's head home. Alright guys, so we're back home. I'm gonna go ahead and swap that cluster for this one. So now this is one of the lights that I mentioned. Let's see if I could focus. So there's this one and most of the time let's say like the brake light doesn't work, my cruise control doesn't work. It works on and off. What other one? This one. So when I put the fog lights, the light doesn't turn on. Just because it could be, but just the reason because it's for an automatic car. And then what this one is, you know, it's for a manual transmission. So now the original one when I bought it was the car had 165,000 miles, and this was 6 years ago. I do have the other cluster, the original one. So the original one, from half of this way, did not light up. So there was no speedometer, the gas gauge didn't work, none of these lights were on, but all these lights on this side were on. So actually I was provided that by the owner that I bought the car from. But you know, it was the original cluster, but there was no need for me to keep it around just because it didn't work. But he did show me, he did swap this one for an automatic that he found at the junkyard, which is cool. And during that time the car had 220, it was like 220, yeah, 220,000 miles, and I got it up to 250 and within the 6 years. But most of the time this car was kept parked. I didn't really drive it that often. I didn't really drive the car that often just because it was never my daily. It was maybe my daily, but I wouldn't drive up to 80, from 60 to 80 miles a day. It was more like a 1 mile. That's where my old job was. Less than a mile. So I never added any mileage until now, since last year, since I've been driving back and forth. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap this one, the one that we have here. We're gonna swap it, and then I'm just gonna keep recording through my phone, so hopefully it looks good. If not, then sorry guys, but it's easy. We're just gonna take so there is 2 screws here, I think they're T6 or T4. So let's get to it. Let me see. Alright, let me put the camera down. Alright guys, so it's actually a T20. Right, focus. Damn, hands are dirty. Oh, there we go. So it's a T20. I'm actually using a small ratchet just to get this angle. And I'm actually using a quarter inch socket. So I already took one out from that side, but all you gotta do is remove both of them. Sorry guys, I need 2 hands for this. Okay, so once you remove both of them, okay, so we got this one. All right, so we know what lights don't work on this car. So let me take the key out. And once you take the last one, all you gotta do is just grab it from top, and it should slide out. Now, once it slides out from here, let me see if it's that one. The next one's right. Trying to see if you can see, but I'll show you right now. So there's the top. Okay. And then once you take it out, you just slide it to the side. Okay, so pretty much the disc clips are gonna be facing down. So, oh man, let me get a good angle. Okay, so disc clips are gonna be facing down to the cluster, and all you gotta do is just press on top of this. You see, I was struggling because I'm doing it with one hand. But let's say, put the phone here. I do need my GoPro. All right, there's stuck to the steering wheel. All right, so let's say you're doing it with 2 hands. All you gotta do is just, so here's the cluster, right? So let's say you get this hand on this side, and all you gotta do is just press it, and then this little clip should come out right away. Same thing to this one. So this one's facing this way, I believe. Oh, it's facing this way. But once you get this clip in the back, this should come out and should be pushed out. Now, once we get this out, then see, here's a little clip that clips on, and here's that clip. Back to, because we gotta put it back. Okay, so now let's get the cluster that we got from the junkyard. Same thing, I have to struggle to put the phone down. But let me show you. So once we put the harness back, or the clips back, so this little locking mechanism that they have has to be up. So once you push it, it'll click and lock it in place. So let me see if I could. I mean, it's a tight spot, so we won't be able to see it, but there it is. There we have it. There's a little, and it's locked in place, just like that. Same thing with this one. So pretty much all we gotta do is just by feeling the cluster, and there we go. We got it, guys. Okay. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if the lights work on this cluster. Oh, nice. Okay, well, this one says service check. Well, it's like the check engine, service engine soon. But instead of the little engine, that's what it says. Okay, not bad. The car has 115,000 miles. That's way off. Oh well. Damn, that sucks. Way off. I mean, I was hoping the car having 120 to 140-ish. we'll see what we could do on this. But as we can see, we got the brake light on. Okay, that works. So I know there's a way we could test this out. So you're gonna get your cluster, you're gonna hold it until test 1. We're gonna go to not this one. Alright, oh yeah. Okay, let's say yeah. We got our fog lights. Okay, so that shows that's good. Turkey signal. Okay, so we're gonna go. Alright, well, I messed it up, so let's go back. Put the key in the ignition, put it on. Okay, so we're gonna do, it's hold it. We're gonna go to test 2, and we're gonna press this one. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. It shows everything. Christmas tree out here. Okay, so it shows that it works. See, when I did that to this one, some of the lights wouldn't show up. So I'm gonna show you guys one more time. I'm not trying to cut anything on this video, so we're gonna hold it. Once the test, okay, so there we go, and then okay. Good thing I'm the one messing up because I don't want to make this video perfect. So, all right, so we're gonna do it again. So I guess it's just okay. So we're gonna do it is hold it down, and then right away. Yep. And then we're gonna press this one. And then we're gonna press the other one, and there we go. So as we can see, we got all the lights. I got the airbag light, so that means that nobody's wearing a seatbelt. Okay, so I'm gonna press it again. Man, this is good. Except this little light, I'm not sure what that's for. So, lights on top, all gauges work. Alright, last one. Tail lights and alright guys, it looks like we got this done. So that's a big thumbs up right there. Now I'll turn out the car. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Alright, let's fix the time. So right now, what time is it? Alright, hold on, let me check the time. Alright, it's 11:57. We'll put 57, there we go, and it's 11:57 a.m. So we're gonna have to go back. I know you guys don't have to see none of this, but just in case some of you guys are curious on how to change the time, we gotta do is just 11, and there we go. So we gotta do is just twist and too much. Okay, we'll put 58. Probably lost a couple minutes there. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it. That's what I'm doing. So I went ahead and changed the cluster, and here we have the side skirts. Super excited for this one. So I'm gonna hit up my boy, see what he says, if he has the time. But so it's gonna be a big difference. Cause I'm thinking of doing it on myself, just cause they're pretty small. But I'll let him do it this time. But Let's see. I'll take a quick video so that if I get them done maybe this month, then I can fix it. What the fuck? Oh, I thought I had a dent. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it for this video. Keep you guys updated on this ones. Like I said, I'm gonna hit up my boy. I'll put his Instagram here so you guys can check him out. But here we have the cluster, so that works. I'm just gonna drive it, see what happens, and then I forgot to mention, I don't know if it was 90 days or 30 days. Let's go back. Yep, I do got 90 days. So my warranty expires on the 4/20/22, and this is the first month of the year. So we're on the 14th still. So we know we got a good amount of days just in case. And most of this parts came out from, I'm sorry, this one was an 04, but that's just for the 04, the speedometer wasn't there, I believe. Ah, fuck, I would have to check my video again. But I'm just talking now. Alright guys, well, have a good day, and then we'll see what the next video will be. Peace. Okay, so I know this is like off topic, but before I close the video, so this is the cheap ones that I end up buying. As you guys can see, they're pretty cheap. Kind of the same ones, but the ones that I had before were Bosch, so they were thicker, and someone pretty much stole them. So this is what I do now. Let me go pick this up. Okay, so between this hole right here, I mean, of course it's not gonna come out, but we're gonna make sure it doesn't come out. So let me put this down. Yeah, and there we have it. As long as you point it down, it won't be that noticeable. But let me get this out of the way. Okay, so see, so it's not that noticeable. I mean, once you get close to it, of course, but from far away it doesn't. So that's one way I kept them from stealing this ones, even though they were cheap. But you know, I'll probably keep their, no, I mean, they're pretty cheap, but I'll probably keep them around. Well, they're already cracking. Alright, well, that was trash. Bought them for $10. And then what this one's I bought them from, but I wasn't sure if I had, I'm not sure if that one's supposed to be the 19 and this one's a 22. I know there's a bit of an offset, like one's bigger than the other one. I wasn't sure. I think I have them backwards. I think the big one goes on the right, but I'm gonna look into it right now and then we'll see. But just wanted to let you guys know. As you guys can see, well, this one doesn't have the oh, where's the zip tie? Oh, it's right here. But you guys get an idea, so they won't steal your wipers, your wiper blades. Alright guys, blades.